Hello, today we're going to be talking about the DJI Mini 3 Pro versus the DJI Avata. Great products, I've owned them both. I have sat right here, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And what I can say about these two drones is they both serve a specific purpose, and I want to explore that a little bit. So first of all, we have the DJI Mini 3 Pro, which is my go-to drone, my daily driver. If I'm going out anywhere, that's the drone I'm going to be taking because of the functions and the camera that it has and the ability to do specific type of shots that you can only get from that type of drone, where you can have the drone circle around you, it can do a droney, it can do a boomerang, all these different features, and also a master shot where it takes a series of incredible shots without having to manually do anything. You press one button and away it goes. The camera it has is, I wouldn't say professional, but it is very good and you can get some very professional results out of it. The battery life is very good, considering that you can get the normal batteries, or you can get the bigger version of it, the Plus version, which gives you a lot more flight time. It is a very stable platform to utilize for any need, whether it's hobby, whether it's somewhat professional, whether it's videoing your family or scenery. It can do a lot. It is a light drone. On the back it has 249 grams, and that indicates that it is below 250, which is ideal. That just means it suffers in wind a little bit in windy conditions. I've used it on mountaintops in a few different scenarios and it gets blown around. But the plus out of that is it's very portable, very small, and very compact. The DJI Avata, that drone serves a function of being very fun. If you're in drones for a hobby, that drone itself with the goggles, and I've flown it with the motion controller, is a very unique way of flying. You can do things with that drone you can't do with the Mini 3 Pro, just because of the perspective. Recently I was in a forested area with lots of trees, and the DJI Avata, when I was flying in that type of environment, I just had so much confidence flying around. I wasn't nervous. With the goggles on your head, you can get little gaps and you can go from tree to tree and really not be concerned. And the fact that it has a prop guard or propeller guard around the drone means that even if you do hit something, it's not going to cause damage to the blades most likely, and it's either just going to bounce off or it's just going to hover there. It's going to be fine. It's designed, it's got a roll cage on the housing, so it's meant to be a little bit more durable. My DJI Mini 3 Pro, I was very nervous flying it around in forested areas. I was conscious of things to my left and my right because this does have front and back sensors, meaning it'll have detection of obstacles in front and back, but not from the side. That just means you have to be careful. So when I was flying in the forested area, I was just super cautious and conscious of hitting something. I did, that's fine. But the DJI Avata, you don't have to worry about that. The battery is greater in the DJI Mini 3 Pro than the Avata, but it is an FPV drone. So traditionally FPV drones don't get that much battery anyway. They get minutes as opposed to tens of minutes. And the uniqueness of the Avata with its control and the ability to give it to someone who's never flown a drone period and be able to put some goggles on, have the remote controller in their hand and comfortably and sensibly fly, safely fly, is a very unique selling point for the DJI Avata. And the experience you have is like no other. It's fun and you can fly within gaps that you would probably never really want to do with any other type of drone. So the difference between the DJI Avata and the DJI Mini 3 Pro, I just feel like it boils down to the Mini 3 Pro is very sensible, very capable for photography and videography, whereas the DJI Avata is more of an experience. I just describe it as fun. It's very hard to describe without actually experiencing it. So if anyone's thinking about buying the Avata over the Mini 3 Pro, it is worth a go. It just depends on what you need it for, but for certain, it's a fun drone to fly. That is my conclusion between these two drones. Have a great day.